In this video, we are going to talk about how can you recognize bad clients who just want to use you, steal your design and not pay you, and what can you do to avoid them in the future with the lessons you can learn from that particular project. Hey designer, Alex here, welcome to the channel. And tip number one is basically if they are offering you way less money that you deserve, that is a nice telling sign that they don't truly care about their business, because anybody who cares about their business knows that in order for their business to grow, they have to invest money in their business, and everything that is worth paying is costing a lot of money. So if they're offering you way less money that you deserve for that particular project, that could be a telltale sign that that is a bad client. So try to avoid clients who don't want to pay you what you are worth for those particular projects. Tip number two is basically ask for half of money up front. That way you can secure yourself, so if they bail out, if they change their mind, if in the middle of the project they say, look, this isn't for me, I'm going to just give up on this project, then you can make sure that you are getting at least half of the money for your efforts and for your time that you invested in that project. So always make sure to ask for half of the money up front before you even turn on your computer. That way you can make sure to secure yourself if you run into a bad client who just want to bail out and steal your design. Tip number three is they are changing the brief too much. When you're speaking with them, make sure to determine the brief up front. So if they start changing the brief too much, then just make sure to tell them that's fine with me, but you're going to have to pay me more money because that wasn't the part of the original brief and the original payment that we agreed on. So make sure to understand that when they're changing the brief too much, it's going to cost you more time, and time is money in this business. So basically the more time you spend on their project is going to cost you more time, more money, and it's going to give you a lot of headache because they keep changing the things all of the time. Those clients are really bad because they don't know what they want. It's fine if they don't understand the design language, if they don't understand code, that is fine. That's why they hired you, because you are the professional in that particular field, so you can walk them through the entire process. But if they keep changing things all of the time, just some random basic small things, then it's going to cost you a lot of time and a lot of your money, because it's going to take the project to finish longer. Perhaps you have some more clients waiting on you to finish that particular project. So just make sure to stick to the brief as much as possible, because that is going to determine when the project is going to be finished and what money can you expect from that particular client. Tip number four is they don't provide feedback on time. Those clients are bad because they are waiting for the very last day, because they don't look at you as a necessity for their business, but just as an annoyance. So just make sure to ask for proper feedback on time so you can deliver on time. Otherwise, they're going to provide you with the feedback on the very last day of the project, and that way you cannot deliver what's promised in the brief, and you are going to be at fault because you cannot deliver what you promised at the beginning. So make sure to ask for feedback on time so that you have enough time to deliver on those changes that they are requesting. Once again, if they are not responsive, make sure to tell them that you have to provide me with the feedback in order for me to deliver on time. If they are saying, no, it's fine, we have more time, I will give you more time, then once again, it's a bad client. You have to speak with them. No, we agreed upon this time. I have to finish this project on this time because I have other projects waiting on me. Even if you don't just say that, make sure to stick your ground, because otherwise this project can take on for months and months and months, and they are just paying you for the original time that you agreed upon in the design brief. So make sure to ask for proper feedback on time so you can deliver those changes on time and stick with the project deadline. And finally, tip number five is they want something which is not agreed upon inside of design brief. This happens all the time. They think because you are designing them with a landing page, for example, that business cards or app design or let's say flyers are included in the price. Make sure to tell them that's not included in the price. unless we agreed it is. So make sure to stick with the brief, make sure to talk with them about every single little detail before you even start the project. Make sure to ask for half of money up front before you even start the project and basically turn on your computer, because that way you can be sure that you are securing yourself if this client bails out, if it's a bad client, if they don't want to pay you at the end of the project, because you are investing all of this time into their business, into their project. So make sure to stick your ground, make sure to ask for what you're worth, and you're going to be thanking yourself later once you start avoiding all of these bad clients. Because if any of them has an objection to what we talked about in this video, then try to negotiate with them. If they still won't budge, then simply avoid that client, because it's going to bring you a lot of headache in the future, and you don't want that in your design business. You want for things to run as smoothly as it can, so that you can avoid those potential bad clients. And bad clients are going to happen in every single business all of the time. It's your responsibility, if you can, and this happens over time with experience, to avoid all of these bad clients and to stick with good ones, because good ones are the ones which are going to improve your business. They are going to improve your design skills, and they are going to bring you the most money for your design business. Thank you for watching the video. I really hope you got some value out of it. If you did, make sure to press that like button. I upload new videos every single week on design, passive income techniques, motivation, and more. So if you don't want to miss that, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.